now criminals and non-criminals are all killed. I think the government should work very quickly, and it should not drag its leg in trying to see that we have a settlement that will stop this carnage that is going on.
So, talking about stopping the carnage, the settlements, and all that, is there another way aside this negotiation part that you've taken, it going around? That is aside negotiation. Is there another
Yes,
way?
yes. You see, as I've said, Boko Haram. Where is the school? Give them the school, the Islamia school they want. Give them the Islamia school they want. Teach them that. You see, they themselves, as they mingle with people, they will see the need for this modern education. When his wife is having a breech presentation that needs a CS, he'll find that his ideology cannot cure her. You see, there's a way we can. If they say this is what they want, say okay, okay. But one condition: you should not attack people. We don't mind you adopting that idea, but you should not attack people. Come and live with people peacefully. They themselves gradually they will be assimilated into the modern life. You know, nobody told us to be riding cars. You know, before we were riding donkeys, horses, and camels. But when the motor car came, nobody convinced us to switch to the car because of its efficiency. Let's get schools, let's get things ready for them so that they can be engaged in the society. Not just arming military to say kill them and kill them and kill them, and the killing will not.
So that is the non-kinetic part you've been talking about.
Yes, which was never been applied correctly. You know, even if they talk about peace, they just talk about it in the faces of newspapers. But actually, when you meet the people, they said we don't see anything like that.
Okay, aside the simple example that you just gave to us now, if you were to give a clear path to resolving this problem, the non-kinetic format, how would you describe it totally? I know you just gave us a simple.
Yes, you see, I was just going through. I saw that the former Vice President Osibanjo built a school, a model school in Borno State. I saw it on the YouTube. I said, this is what government is supposed to be doing. You see, the more you educate people, the less they become violent, the less they express their anger and frustration in violence. But you see, when you leave people without such care, then anything is possible. I'm sure me and you, as far divergent we are, you are in the Niger, and I'm here far from the north. We are not. You are not a militant, and I'm not a bandit. Why? What is the difference? It's the education. So we give education to every Nigerian. We should try to educate Nigerians as much as possible. But when you have more than 80% of Nigeria semi-illiterate or illiterate, when you have 60% of Nigeria with multidimensional poverty, when you have Nigerians that are not represented, Nigeria don't see the Senate and the House of Reps as representing them, unfortunately. Why? Look at the salary they give for themselves, and look at the salary even our professors in universities get, how much doctors get compared to what politicians that are supposed to represent us get. This kind of things, you need a overhaul of the system, really. And I hope this government will do that, because I think the President Tinubu has the capacity to change when he understands. But you, the press, should make him understand. Look, Nigeria needs an overhaul, but the overhaul should be in a humane phase. It should be gradual, not just sudden. There is no courage in turning a whole nation suddenly into abject poverty. He has to do it slowly, gently, and to say. In fact, the former president said, just shoot them aside. Shoot them at sight. You know, he said that. And the military did some of it. But unfortunately, it didn't give any result. You see, religiously, you should also be conscious that to...
Now, government is say shoot them aside, and the northern has come tell you say no, it no go happen. I want make you understand something. Do you know say many of us we hear say death sentence for drug carriers or users. And they signed it. They agreed to it. They shout hallelujah. Because Funani man no touch drug. Now who they touch drug? Now Yoruba people and Biafran people. Yoruba no they do, Funani no they do drug business. Unless you see them like all the big Alhaji. See, when they do na Southerners they used to detain. They could be Oga. Na Southerners could be their boy, but wait there for field. Now they pass the law. Say may they kill anybody where they get. But they know the talk of passing the law to kill those people, to sentence them to death. Anybody when you catch with AK-47, if you catch anybody with AK-47, sentence them to death. If you catch any Funani header or any Igbo header or any kind of herdsman with AK-47, sentence that person to death. Nobody they talk about this one. And it shocked me that the people, when they back them up, now our own people. And it's not that the law was put into voting. No, it was signed. They sent a committee of those that believe that drug carriers or pushers should be sentenced to death, imprisonment, or death sentence. Funani spearheaded them. They went on, they signed them. But common to sign the law to tackle insecurity, they know they do them. Sign the law to enter the forest of Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Abia, Delta, Bayelsa, Calabar, Rivers. Shoot at sight anybody you see with a gun. No. But shoot to kill the person who carry drug. Yes. And you go see Igbo man. You see Igbo man telling you it is the right thing to do. The same Igbo man go bring Funani food for our forest because you want please the Funani where you they please, where they give you peanuts. Are you not a fool? And they think their own no be my problem. My problem now are people. Where go see all these things where people they do, they know they see them as their problem. They see people fighting for their own freedom as their own problem. Somebody answer them, say them now, he get why. Because they are blinded mentally, spiritually, otherwise. Here we are today. Gumi is telling you that he don't like the way you oppress the bandits, as he called them. But we know they are the Fulani terrorists. But this Gumi also, I remember the day he was talking to Rufai and Abati in their own studio. He warned them because I think Abati, it was either Abati or Rufai that referred to them as terrorists. He said, no, don't ever call them terrorists. He warned them in the studio there. Don't ever call them terrorists. They are good people. They are nice people. Gumi told Rufai and Abati in their own Arise television channels, studio. And ever since then, I have never heard them call these Fulani terrorists. They call them bandits. Because one man called Gumi, warned them never to call them anything. Even bandits, you should know how you call them bandits. And they accept to that, they're bought in, they are doing it. But to tell Rufai that Biafra is not prescribed, it's just a sentence made by one man without the approval of court. He said, but they remain a terrorist organization, they proscribe. I said, them talk, oh, they proscribe, proscribe. They enjoy blackmailing their lives and thinking they are doing another thing. Once you get to Biafra, they kill themselves. How many times have you heard them tell you that the Northerners are killing themselves? Are they not killing in Brno? Are they not killing in Kano? Are they not killing in Kaduna? Are they not killing in Katsina? Tell me the northern area or state where they know the most people every day. Why is Rufai and Abati and the Jide and the rest of them not coming to tell us that the Hausas are killing themselves, Fulanese are killing themselves? But when the same Nigerian military come Biafra land, they go mort people, they go tell you say na Biafra kill. Now to this point, the Fulani terrorists where they Enugu go kill policeman, they tell you say na Biafra kill them. Are they not the same Fulani that kill police in the north? Are they not the same Fulani that kill police in the middle belt? Are they not the same Fulani that sack police from their barracks and sack army from their barracks? Are they not the same police? What makes them different when they come in Biafra land and kill the same police or army? You will go into our community, go and raise down the community. Because some soldiers were murdered in Okwama. Till now, Musa, Alhaji Musa, Chief of Defense Staff, Alhaji Musa, can never tell you anything. He did not give anybody any report. He cannot give any report why those soldiers were murdered. Who murdered them? You don't know. But you have murdered innocent children. You have raised down or leveled the community. People have died for nothing. Because it is in Biafra land. Today, as I am talking to you, a military was killed. I cannot go and go and read newspapers, you will see them. Today, many people were kidnapped. Today, many people have been kidnapped. A soldier was killed, kidnapped his mother-in-law. An army officer today was killed by terrorists and his mother-in-law was kidnapped. They go see parents of for that woman when they kidnap, or they go do am wetin they do others. And yet, despite all these things when they happen, our problem na Simon Ekpa. Despite all these things when they happen, we see those demanding for freedom from the thing when one finish their life. Every day we see our people running away, being frustrated away, just because they don't want to die, just because they want to live. Some will die. People, listen, Nigeria is the only place where people will prefer death than to live in Biafra. Everybody in Nigeria today are ready to take a risk just to leave that country you call Nigeria. Everybody are ready to take the risk, even if it means they are leaving the country, they are going into hellfire. They don't care. As long as they will leave the country, they are comfortable with it. It doesn't matter where they're going. Some people left Nigeria without knowing their destination. All they want, just make them come out. That is why when you go to Lome, you see so many people, you see so many Nigerians stranded at the border there. You enter Togo, you see them. You enter Ghana, you see them. You enter everywhere. No country you will go, you will not see Biafrans stranded in that country. Any country you go, you will see stranded Biafrans. And they will tell you, we are trying to cross over. You will see a Biafran that will travel for 40 years, yet he has not gotten to his destination. It might take him 10 years to cross from Benin Republic to Ghana. It might take him another 5 years to cross from Ghana to Burkina Faso. It might take him another 5 years to cross from Burkina Faso to enter Nigeria. And who knows what it will cost him to get into Libya, then to cross Spain. He might live in Libya for the rest of his life and die there. That's if his organ will not be harvested, or her organ will not be harvested. If he's a girl, on the way, they go carry him as a slave. They go sell him. You don't know that many of our sisters that travel out, you don't hear from again, have been sold into slave. In Libya, in Morocco, in Saudi Arabia, in Tunisia, they sell our sisters into slavery. They sell them to sheikh, or I don't know what they call them. They go use them as sex slave. You don't see the video now. You never see the one where they give belle make it born. I be waiting how it that it be like say they give a medicine, make it breast swell up. They bring milk so that he go they feed their puppies. Who knows see that video? That is just one of those you see. Some of them now for their goat to Krewa Unime they want. They go they watch them, they happy. Some of them now for their dog, they Krewa Unime they want. They go they happy. So when they buy your sister for slave, they use them do anything they want. Why? Because Nigeria frustrated them into that act, or out of Nigeria, and anything they there open mouth like this, they ready to swallow them. And once you leave, that thing swallow you. And today, we are not seeing those that are frustrating you as your problem. You are seeing those that are trying to save you as your problem. You see our problem? Simon Ekpa is not your problem. He is not your problem. Helen, you are welcome. Okay.
Mazi, good afternoon, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. If you can just, if you want to say anything, just use 2 minutes.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Mazi, I really appreciate every one of you for what you are doing, because if not for you guys, I don't know where we'll have been by now. Everything that is going on there shows that the zoo has been conquered, most especially our people in the south. Whether you call yourself Southwest or South, and South wherever, we have been conquered. If not for the coming of Biafra, that is going to save us. Anybody that is fighting against Biafra right now is just fighting to kill his own self. That is what I'm saying. How can these people say they pass a law for drug users, or what do you call it, drug carriers? You understand? Meanwhile, in the north, they are releasing all these terrorists and the Boko Haram that are killing people here and there. Rasaki villages, doing unthinkable to human race. But they are freeing them. They are bringing them to the society. And those people will go back and kill and do whatsoever. No law is being passed on them. But in the south now, our people sign for their own children to be maimed and killed to reduce their number. And you think it's going to be really under the drug of the law, the law that they said, no, these people are going to plant the drugs in our people's pocket. Whenever they catch any young youth, they will just plant the drug on him, kill him, and say he's a drug carrier. That is what they are doing now. That is the law they have put now. In order to reduce us, in case of this war will break out, there will be no enough war to fight, enough men to fight. That is what they want to do. And I am so sorry for those who are fighting against Prime Minister, who are condemning our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they are the only savior that we have right now. Any other person in that zoo has been conquered. The governance has been conquered. The kings has been conquered. Every other elite that you thought is speaking for you in that zoo has been conquered. You can imagine. Look at what Gumi is saying. That their people, they must not use anything kinetic action against them. They must not, because they recognize them as their people. Even though they are committing atrocity in that location, they don't care. All they know is that the government should recognize them and do not kill them. Even if they wipe out the whole people, they should not touch them. Mazi, anyway, I thank God for you guys that you are bringing all these things for people to know, for people to fight for their own liberty. I thank God for that. Thank you very much. Let me be listening. Thank you, Mazi.
Max, anytime you want to say anything, let me know.
To let 10 criminals escape is better than to kill one innocent soul. So you see, that is the difficult situation the military is facing. If they want to go in with full force, they will kill so many innocent people, and this is what is dragging their feet. How can we overcome it? Is political. Let's get in. Since I've gone in, I've shown the government, yes, it's possible to go in and speak with them. This is not only thing. As I've said, the former vice president built a school. I myself were able to get a grazing area and build a school for the herdsmen. And we are so shocked to see about 600 of them, men, women, even their women are ready to learn, and small children.
Now, let me ask you a question. Building a school, these are the same people that they have schools, so they have government schools. Every community have boys, have girls secondary school in their place. But your own, now your community go use their money, raise their school. I don't know how many of you for we get community where government to come build your school for. Even for our place, now our community go contribute money, build the school, still go carry government name put there, say na government secondary school. Our people go contribute money, build the school, still name and government secondary school. But their own, government go build the school. Government go give them free education. They go burn down the school. Why? They tell you say they no want the school because the school, the people will build them now infidels. So what they want is for you to call the Fulanese and they ask them, what do you want? They will tell, we want schools. What kind of schools do they want? There was a video I showed here the other day. This their Amajiri school. People really think that when you go there, they learn school. No, you get something where they learn there. That thing where they learn there is the reason why Europe no one made they build their Amajiri school for Europe. That is why Russia no one made they come there, come even build their church. Even made they gather anywhere do church. Russia saying a lie. So that thing where they teach those little children, now to tell them from beginning, say you na infidel. I don't want to talk other ones. Now to go finish people, they teach them. Now how to carry that thing where them people, where they carry malu, they work out for our butches, where they do kidnapping, that thing where they hold for hand. Now so that they teach them from little how to handle them. And that is what Gumi is fighting for. While our people are fighting for how to sentence anybody caught with drug, a drug pusher or a drug carrier, how to sentence them to death imprisonment. But when you catch a terrorist, you go forgive them. Do you know, many of us here don't know that terrorists have monthly allowances they get. You don't know. As long as they have accepted themselves to be repentant terrorists, all they need is just to accept that they are now repentant terrorists. What they do with their life is not your business. They will be giving their houses, they will be giving, every month they will get their allowances, minimum of 30,000 naira. Then, I don't know of now, as at last year, earlier last year, it was 30,000 naira. Now, I don't know how much it is. And you are there, a graduate without a job, a graduate riding Okada, motor go still crush your head on top. You are fighting me. You are fighting against the restoration of Biafra. You see Biafra as your problem. You, a graduate, jobless, selling bonds, selling pure water, sit at home. You say a lie, you no go sit at home. Someone Ekpa is a criminal. Someone Ekpa is a terrorist. If Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, who is then your liberator? Hope Uzodemabi, Devomai, Rocha Sokrosha, your own traditional rulers, they are your liberators, isn't it? Peter Mba, the people said they want to sit at home. He sent police to shoot. They are your liberators, Abi. China Sanworu, they are your liberators. Ikenga. You know, many of us don't even know what they talk about. They don't know what they talk. Their own is they tell you, say, hey, someone is a criminal. He's not an IPO. Are we fighting for IPOB? We are fighting for Biafra. It's not this IPOB na name where Mazen Nandekanu put there to give it a name, to make you understand that you belong to something, you belong to somewhere together with others. Because if he just come out and they tell you say na Biafra, 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 people will not get the idea. But when he came out with the idea, indigenous people, it gives more meaning to it. And the people bought and people entered and people joined him. Unfortunately, those that joined him are criminals. Criminals that were criminally breeded with criminal mindsets. And today, look at where we are. Today, the same people, when they join Mazen Nandekalu, they talk, we want Biafra, we want freedom, are the same people telling you that Gumi is saying the right thing. Nigerian military are doing the needful. Then your Biafran army are doing the wrong thing. That is what they're telling you. Because as long as they are concerned, because Simon Ekpa is involved, it is wrong. And they go sit down, ask. If you sit down, listen to their program, you will find out that their reason, their main problem is that money is no longer coming. The reason why they are fighting Simon is not because Simon is fighting for Biafra to come. No, they are fighting Simon because Simon has taken away the milk, feeding bottle from their mouth. Because they know how to deceive people, lie to people, steal from people. So Simon have stopped all this. So today they have turned rebels, angry, furious, ready to kill rebels. fighting against the liberation of their own people, against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And the woman called Uche, she joined forces together with them to make it come quicker. Ask yourself one thing, just one thing, that these people have achieved ever since Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. One thing they have achieved with the money they have been collecting from Biafrans since then till today. One, just one. One.
Children. You know, so why don't we have such school all widespread across the nation? Put them back.
They give them schools, their Fulani terrorists will turn to school into their barracks. All the government schools where they get for North, they don't use them do their camping ground. They shut down school, turn the school into their camping ground. And you are asking for another school. Which school you want again? School no be building. What do you need? You say, okay, so you all they should have done is, if they through one school, they go do be say they go sack all the English English educated English teachers. That's how did they call them? Foreign haram. Yes. They don't want haram abiboko. I don't know as they forsake all the teachers where they did school. Then they go change the syllabus to their own. They go carry the school, they teach what they want. But no, in this case, they go destroy some schools, they go use the ones where they like, turn them into their barracks or camping grounds. And they are telling you they need school, they need school, they need school. Which school you need? The school wait there for your community, you wait they look me now. Who build them for you? Now, how many people there I want to see you? Tell me for comment section. Say government to build school for your local, for your community. How many people there here where government to build school for their community? Make I see you. Tell me, say yes, they build for your community. Make you tell me the name of your community. Make I know. It is said they know what it be PTA for not. It is said they know. For them, for you to go secondary school, they have to plead with you, beg you, pay your allowances. And you don't go to secondary school because you pass common entrance examination. You go because it's your quarter to go, you go. And when you all you need is to go there, stay there for that 5 years. Finish. And we are here fighting our liberators.
Back to school, educate them, show them nationalism, show them civilization. Why? We are not ready to spend money, and we want peace. It's not just possible. We have to work on this population. We have to do something.
Sheikh, there is something I'm still trying to understand and grapple with in all of this. In this non-kinetic approach, I'll still go back to their own leaders. You know, aside the president and so on, I go back to their own state leaders because they are from a state. They may be nomadic, but there are states where you have a huge number of Fulani herdsmen, right? And they have representatives too. They have people who speak for them. And in Nigeria today, what I told Joseph earlier on, people believe that the Fulanis are the silent leaders in Nigeria. So, of their own accord, why can't they solve the problems of these people? Because I still do not understand why it is now a national problem.
Okay, okay, I understood what you are saying. Let me give you an example. Jigawa State. Jigawa State has herdsmen. and we don't have instances of kidnap or criminality in Jigawa State because the government is proactive. The government has put aside politics. When PDP was there, they instituted some measures. When the APC came, they continue on the same message. There is continuity. So Jigawa State is one of the most peaceful states in Nigeria. And luckily, the former governor of Jigawa State, the Minister of Defense, we are very happy about that because he knows how he deals with the issue in Jigawa State. But problem here is now, will the president give him the hands and the listening ears to put this same thing they did in Jigawa State all over the nation? That requires a budget. Secondly, Adamawa State, even though they have some cases of banditry, but it's limited. The hotspots we have banditry is in Katsina, Zamfara, Sokoto, and Kaduna State and Niger State. If you understand one thing, is a particular clan of the Fulanis that we are subjected to these extrajudicial killings, and they are revolting. Not all the herdsmen are revolting. Is this a particular clan that is reacting here? So you see, we have to understand that the geopolitics of the issue and also address it in the same way. Such Fulanis, because they were killed, they were massacred, so there is a disconnect between them and their leadership. Because they say, you, our leaders, you see what is happening to us, and you are doing nothing about it. So they don't listen to them. And that is the only opening we have is for the clergy, for the religious people to go in, because they know us as apolitical. We can, they can trust if we listen to them. And you see, even what we are doing now, and as you have said, why is Sheikh Gumi always trying to show as if he's defending them? You see, now if Sheikh Gumi is involved in this issue, they will say, okay, that voice we know is true. That voice is genuine because that voice is exactly portraying what we are going through. I'm not trying to be hypocritical about what is happening to Nigeria, and we need voices like it so that they have confidence. When we tell them, look, this is the way how to go about it. I could remember when we met one bandit leader, a very notorious one, where he told us, he said, look, if it is the government that send you, they are deceiving you. I said, how? They said, well, because we have sat down with government several times, and they always breach their agreement. He said that.
In Nigeria, the terrorists can go into negotiations with your government in Nigeria, and you are proudly standing defending that nation. You
Mazio,
stand.
let me chip something in.
I'm coming. You are boldly, proudly standing, defending that nation, fighting your own brother, if possible, kill your own brother to defend that nation called Nigeria that can sit together, call the terrorists, sit one-on-one to tell them what they want, and they will negotiate what they want. But you, as a jobless graduate, you as a marginalized, you as a minority to Nigeria government cannot sit down, cannot even write, cannot even make a sentence of your own feeling. You can't even express yourself in any way, neither by protest, neither by writing, neither you go get shot. But terrorists that kill people, send people to mass burial, take over communities, send people to IDP camps, they will sit down with the government. They go discuss, and the government go tell them we agree or we no agree, and they go back. Have you seen that Nigeria is a nation that by fire, by force, now you go take getting what you want? If you think you will be civil, Nigeria go shop you. Yes, go on. I dey hear you. Helen, go on. I dey hear you. Okay.
That was
Secondly,
what he
he
said.
said, if not because we had you as a scholar, and we would not even come here. We will not come here because we will not negotiate with. You see, they need a genuine hand that will listen and do. Look, politicians who trust.
Yes.
I be they speak now. No, say you not they hear. You unmute me. You mute me.
I don't meet you.
Can't they show say you mute me for here? So
No.
I say let's not forget that these people, they are not even Nigerians. And these journalists will not even talk to that side that these people that you are talking about, they are foreigners. They are not Nigerians. How is it that Nigeria is to be held responsible for every of their needs? Why is the weight of these people not fall upon Nigeria? How did we arrive here? Can't these people ask questions? Eh? I don't understand. So every black person can just walk from every part of the world and come to Nigeria for the fact that they are Muslims. They
No,
are Nigerian.
not every Muslim. Funani, every Funani are
Every Fulani, yes.
practically
Eh?
Nigerian.
You can just walk into Nigeria because you are a Fulani man, you are now a Nigerian. So therefore, Nigeria must give you land. So therefore, Nigeria must accommodate you by force, by fire, or you kill the person. And these people are not, the journalists will not even ask such questions. They will not go there. Gumi will sit down and be analyzing, saying he sat with the notorious bandit. He will not say notorious terrorists. You have the privilege of sitting with them, but you don't have the privilege to say they should surrender. They cannot kill them. But they can come to the north to shoot, to the south and shoot and kill our people. But in the north, this man is telling us that because they have wives, they have children, the terrorists have wives and children, so therefore Nigerian government cannot do anything to them. How did we arrive at this? I don't understand.
We
All
arrive
this thing make me fear.
You arrive at this
God.
as a Nigerian.
Ah,
Every Nigerian
continue,
arrive
Jerry.
at that point.
Continue.
Yeah, thank you. Every Nigeria driving along with Nigeria or riding along with Nigeria are already there. Whether you agree, whether you don't agree, you are there already. You don't reach there, you don't enter.
Mazugo,
Yes.
I beg you. You see, the revelations that is carried. You know, this man, he was a former military officer. Do you know what this man could have been doing right now if he is still in active service?
Now God to do make it retire.
I'm telling you, that is another angle our people have not even visited. What could have happened if this man that is so bent in defending these terrorists they called the Christian bandit? Bandits are just a group of people that are causing nuisance. Bandit. Eh? They christen them bandit instead of terrorists. To tell you that they know what these people are doing, how long did it take the Buhari government to proscribe these people that the World Terrorist Organization has, called them third most dangerous terrorist group in the world? Huh? And you see this man there that calls himself a cleric coming out to defend this kind of atrocity, and a sane person that calls himself or herself a Nigerian who followed the trajectory of this man. Did they tell you that they want to go to school? They say book is haram. It's an abomination for them to go to school. You give them Islamic school. Give them Islamic school. What are they doing in those Islamic schools? What are they teaching them? Arabic or science or literature? Is that what they teach them? Do they teach them? They only teach them how to recite Quran. That's all. For most of you that have lived there, that have served there, that have visited this Arabic school, what did they teach them there? Arabic. And the citation, is it the citation or citation recitation of Quran? That's what they teach them there. They can memorize from the beginning to the end. They can study and get all. They can speak on the 4 hadiths, the 4 pillars of Islam doctrine. These of them are studying science. When the liberal Islamic, outside Nigeria are practicing encouraging developmentalization through the empowerment through education. They are telling the people, no, don't go to school. Western education is haram. Tell me, how many modern weapons have they produced without the help of the Western education? The thing that they are using to fight, the AK-47, is it a Muslim that produced it? Is it somebody that went to Arabic school or Islamic school that produce it? You see, where it pains me is that when politicians are confused because they have soiled their hands in the hands of these oppressors. That is what is going on. They can no longer speak. Just like I told you in the morning when we had that phone conversation, I told you that they have soiled their hand. They know everything. They know how their anuses looks like. They don't want them to open it. Majority of them in Biafra land are culpable. Most of them are accomplices when it comes to the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So how do you want these people to speak out so that they will open their nyash for them, their nyashes for everybody to see what they did and what they did not do, or the things they
Hey, man, what is going on?
Speak.
What is going on? We are no longer hearing you.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now we can hear you.
Oh, okay. There was some little glitch. The glitch that happened in their presidential election that meant the beavers could not work. That's what happens to me. Right? You see, these are the people, they know them, they know how Yoruba people are fighting and defending their own. Even this man sitting down here is defending terrorists that are wielding AK-47, all manner of assault weapons to attack and destroy people, displace them from their ancestral land and buy the way they normally do. He's defending them, campaigning for them, and to give them all that they want, and they will stop killing. So if they didn't get what they want, then they will now continue to kill. That is the essence of what this man is saying. Give them everything, non-kinetic and all nonsense. But you cannot use non-kinetic on the IPOB, Biafran agitators and the Dudua nation agitators. You can't do that. Ndiara. This is the reason why if I see any Nigerian talking about Nigeria, I saw one. I commented on it, Krampo. I saw one. This Shan George. Is this Shan George or who? That was crying on the social media that they collected her money, that this about, is it a 3.5 million naira and so on and so forth. Later on now, she now came back and, put up a statement on social media that, oh, glory be to God that the bank has returned her money. After that, now he say, and the one thing is that the people that took the money was not arrested. Up to now, there is no arrest of the people involved in the, that fraudulent act.
It's always snake that swallow money, and that is, I believe that Shan George. Sorry for cutting you off. That Shan George issue, I saw it. I was not interested because I already know what happened. Had he been Shan George is not somebody that people spoke for, that money is gone because so many people have lost their life savings like that, their business money like that. But because so many people has put on call, across and tell the bank, I beg make on return him because they know that it is the bank that stole the money. The bank stole the money. No criminal come into the bank because had he been is a criminal, is an outsider that hacked Shan George account. They would have told you, we notice this person is the person that cleared the account. Then we will arrest the person, but nobody is arrested. And nobody will be arrested. Those people in the bank are the culprits.
Sure. So where the thing it stung me, just like a bee, was after the whole thing. Up till now, no arrest has been made. Then may God bless Nigeria. May God bless Nigeria. Now I go into the comment section, then I wrote what I wrote there. So as usual, the one Nigerian is they say, how do I curse that? Is that a curse that is going to? I wrote what I read and I say, a country that destroy you, a country that doesn't want to. How much? In fact, Buhari regime is better now than this one that is coming, that is already there.
And the upcoming one,
will be better than this, will be worse than this. This one will be better than the upcoming one. That is the system. When other people look at Rwanda, my people, I was in Rwanda for 2 years. I was there. Go there now and see Rwanda, irrespective of what Paul Kagame is doing there. Go there now and see Rwanda, my people. Rwanda is a booming economy. Although, yes, there are poverty as well, but it's not as much as the giant or chicken of Africa.
Giant in crime, my brother. Is giant in crime.
Giant in crime, giant chicken of Africa. Dollar is 1,200 and they are celebrating.
Oh, 1,200. What if I want to send money now? It's 1,300 plus.
For euro, yes. 1,000, about 1,600 or 800 in pound.
Sorry.
You see, so this is what. Were you there before? Were you in this kind of situation yesterday? Day before yesterday, were you in this kind of situation? Well, as long as Nigeria is bent on the killing and the detaining Biafrans, forcing them to stay in that country, Nigeria is going to, it's a progressive deterioration. That is what is going to happen to that country. It will never come back because God Almighty, they have offended the oldest people and their God. Forget about those people that are, let me tell you, for those of the gullible politicians that are, begging for crumbs. Let me tell you, it is the same God that saved criminal. There are criminal 10 pastors today. When they were stealing, God did not those criminals. But today, some of them are men of God, women of God, and they are changed people. That is, as God is watching those people that are aiding the killing and the destruction of the indigenous people, I believe that is an act of God. I believe that is an act of God for keeping them alive. and they will be alive to see when Biafra will come. And we will call them out by their names for what they have done. Because they are the people media. These people, they are the people
So,
media.
Max, they say dollar is 1,500. How can that be?
Oh, you know, they were celebrating
1,500.
Okay, and you don't say anything because the dollar they rise morning, afternoon, evening, morning, afternoon, evening, even in between morning and afternoon, is still rising. So there is nothing. There is nothing. See, there is nothing. Petrol in Medugri. One of my friends that called me over there, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, they were buying a petrol. If you can see it, 1,200. I don't know today. You see, these are some of the. This is your payment. This is the price all of them will pay for treachery. This is the price they will pay for forcing the Biafrans to remain in a place that they don't want to, simply because they overpower us. But they can never overpower the God that brought Biafrans out. And that is it. They have every power to do everything. Look, let me tell you, Nigeria, they have every power to do everything. But the God that leads the Biafran people is supernatural. And they will succeed. They will prevail upon all these serpents and scorpions. And they will prevail. So, my brothers and sisters, if you look at all these people that are talking the way they are talking, supporting evil, that is their agenda. They want them to take over. If they cannot take over, let them consolidate all the places that they occupy. Go and see what happened in Edo State. In the forest of Edo State, go and see their huts set inside the forest of Edo State before these people went in there to go and destroy them and chase them away. In Enugu, can they do that in Enugu? The ones that we chase out from Enugu, the Meeti Allah was shouting and they're boing. Meeti Allah was shouting that Mazen Namdekano has used ESN to chase them out of Southeast. Are you sure that they have not gone back with this idiot, these stooges that are there now controlling the affairs of the criminal geology?
They have signed the bill of open grazing in Enugu. You are saying, are you sure?
Okay, open grazing, is it a ban or to stop them or for them to just begin to roam around?
To begin to roam around, and that they are giving the people the house give the assurance that they will not trespass into people's farm, and that everybody should know that the Funanis are here to stay. So you better know that it's better you know it now that they are here to stay, and you should begin to learn to live with them because they are here to stay.
You see what I told you.
They to carry their cattle and waka malu everywhere.
You see what I told you that day.
You see, when they spoil your farm, they will pay the bill of I've forgotten how much, whether 200,000 naira.
You see what I told you that day when I was angry. You see what I told you that day. Enugu is taken. I'm telling you, forget about majority of them. Anyway, we still have people there, but Enugu is taking. They started by marrying their daughters. Give them money and they will fall. Give them gifts, they will fall. Give them female cows for them to rear their own, they will fall. Enugu is gone. Mazen Namdekano said it before. Enugu is gone. Just imagine. Go and check the Islamic edifice that they built there. Go and check it. You see, when I speak the way I speak, you can never say this thing for the life of me that I have lived. Go till tomorrow. The Southern Kaduna people are still fighting in Zango Kata, where the Laduga, they gave them their ace. They are still fighting. But look at our own people. They mean, what are you going to do? What did I tell you people? That the Fulani man, once in authority, once he has the scepter of power or authority, they will only look for one person within your place there, just one, even if you like, make it be 1 million. They will look for only one person and support that person and use that person with money to do the dealings around. And you will be wondering, why are our people doing this kind of thing? That place is gone. Like I told you before, it's just one person. I am not generalizing the whole of Enugu people. The one I serve in the army with. He's from Okonan, Enugu, 103 area, their barracks. For those of you that lived in Enugu, you know 103 Okonano barracks. That's where the guy come from. A 79 that joined the army, where they were promoting his own mates. They did not give him rank, despite his alliance with the North. That was the person that told me that they are closely related to the North than the Igbo, than our people. I laugh like this, but when the time comes, he was Mazuko. This man was. I met him, I think, about 20 years. He served for I met him. He served for about 10 to 15 years. 79 years. No rank. With all the support and alliance, they deny him. They still regard him as an Igbo man. Yamini. So we now that came, they should have done the same thing to me, but I don't need anybody to give me rank. My rank comes when I perform. My rank comes when I perform on the field. My rank comes when I do all the things that I'm supposed to do, that God has given me the power to master. When I did it, I do it, I get recommendation right on the spot. If I were to be going for promotion board, waiting for recommendation from it, they will still put me aside because my name is also Nyamiri Igbo. This is how they do their things. I'm telling you. Once you call yourself, once they know you by that is the reason why you see some of our boys in the North, instead of them to bear their father's name, they begin to bear Musa Abdullahi. But behind, when you speak to them, they are Igbos. I'm telling you, that is how it has gotten to. During the time we were there, you see young soldiers coming in, you see them, they bear not Hausa name or Fulani names. But when you interact with them, they will call you dead and they will. That is how they have, that is the level that they have brought our people. But well, I believe that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will not allow these people, with our little effort that we are putting in. I believe that he will not allow us to pass through this. He will find a way for us to get rid of these people. You are asking Fulani, whereas in Ghana here, no matter how long you stay in Ghana, a Fulani man will never attend the citizenship of Ghana. The president that's a co-presidency with late Kwame Nkrumah is it a secretary of Guinea? Secretary of Guinea also. He was the one that accepted Kwame Nkrumah, late Kwame Nkrumah, to be his, a co-president with him in Guinea. That is where majority of these people, the Fulanis, come from. Even there, they cannot even rule. The world knows them. It is only in Nigeria that they are using our people. I do not know whether it's curse or what. I don't know what is going on in the head of our people. Just imagine a state assembly passing, doing this thing that they are doing. That is to tell you that That man, when he came there, they supported him. They know him. They supported him. Just like the one. Despite that he answered Igbo name and a Christian, he is doing the bidding of the masters that employ him there. The same thing happened to the one in Benue State. Go and see Benue State right now. When that man won, the one that is there now won, did you remember what the people that were assassinating, trying to assassinate Autumn? Did you see the message they read that they are happy and they promise them that they are going to put one of their own there, a man that will listen to them? The letter is there. We have done it. Go and see what is happening in Benue State today. Majority of the things that is going on there, you can't hear them. You can't see them on the news. We are gone. Let me tell you, for no matter how you romanticize it, Enugu is gone. But I would like to tell our people to show your power and what you can do, what your forefathers has done, and what you have learned from them. But if you begin to do and behave like a coward, a Judas, you will pay the price of a Judas. Thank you so much.
There were Max. Before we go on, Worry sister, you're welcome. But before we go on, I want us to listen to this video. Just listen to this video.
Let's wrap up our conversation now with the Honorable Minister for Education. But let me get your view on that breaking news. Honorable Minister, the attacks on education institutions where children are being kidnapped and abducted from their schools. Now we have information that 3 more of those students and several others are still in captivity, but 3 more of them have been found from the Bethel Baptist Secondary School. Let me get your reaction on these news.
Truly, Shehu, I'm elated. This is the kind of news I want to be hearing every day, that they should please return our children to us. I am so happy for these parents and for these children, but I appeal, like I've been appealing. I was in Katsina just to meet with the air service men who are flying that area to please encourage our military. They have done they are doing a tremendous job of following up these kidnappers and these bandits. But to appeal to the bandits and whoever talks to them, please leave our schools alone. We already have many issues from Kaga.
That's the point I want us to get. He is appealing to the military to please appeal to the bandits to leave our schools alone. Appeal, military should please appeal to these bandits to leave our children and our schools alone. That is where we are. You negotiate with them, they will kidnap the school children, you negotiate. And this negotiation is after negotiating, you pay the price, they will leave those they want to leave, and they will return some girls that they want to return. They will return the girls they feel like they want to return. And after about 10 years, they will release them with children and tell you that the girl will come back to tell you that they have released him, or they've released her with the children. One just came back and they were celebrating her with the 3 terrorist children she came back with. And those 3 terrorist children now, government have taken care of them because they are just seen as fatherless. So government is doing everything possible to breed terrorists and they make them roll on red carpet, feed them with golden spoons, treat them specially, golden children. Why me and you carry a Nigerian flag, you say, police, stop killing me, army go come by you. You want talk, say, army there, they will shut your mouth and warn your papa. If your children come out, they go massacre them. Nigeria is the only place military will send a notice to parents Tell your children, if any of them happens to come out to protest, they will die. What a threat. What a nation. What a oh, no wonder they are giant of Nigeria, giant of the whole world, giant of Africa. What is sister? You're welcome, Jerry. You have the mic.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening.
You're welcome.
Max, good evening. I salute you. And you don't change name, but my brother, now this no verse until they call you Max. I beg go.
Am I sitting them now?
But what did you put for that? So not be Max. Did
No, yeah, and maybe not the device way take enter.
Okay.
Max.
Okay. Good evening, Ellen Peters. Good evening. You see, we just dey follow each other for back. Follow me, make I follow you. We must fight Biafra fight. This Gumi, I not follow you. Mazi, sorry. I not follow you from the beginning because I've been busy before. Now I just consider you. Then I just throw enter. I said anywhere on Nadia must they enter, because you know go tire us. I don't know where you first start to, but it be like say that they gather terrorists, that they celebrate terrorists, the way they stand for back there. So and I go maybe their leader. You see, and now this man they thought say that they happy say they don't release our school children. We come with some of them come back with 3, like you rightly said, 3 terrorist children. You see, maybe now one of the night there for Russia where they serve for Biafra land, where they wear that army dress. Maybe that one self now partly terrorist Peking. Maybe say call love Biafra, but you not call love the Biafra rich in Papa, because the Papa fight for the Biafra. You understand? So we don't know whether my mama might be the terrorist, maybe mama. You understand? So that one we don't butcher them for space, that we butcher them well. Now we put her for side those bills, we can't flush them because that was not get anything. No, now vote of no confidence. We don't know him and we don't want to know him. He can never know us. At least him. So our leader, PM, I beg, when I tell her make no answer that boy, you please. When I tell her make no answer that boy, we are good enough for we to answer that Janja weed. We are very good, capable of massacring him. So he not go get say again. The same way when he say somebody send him, our PM this thing, the same way they go see send him the way we don't massacre him, so we don't butcher him, bush meat, So Gumi, I don't know what Gumi they do, my Mazi. Gumi they support all these people they pack full bush. I just say Benin land. I've been go to land. They say it's full with these terrorist people. Oh, there's not be small. There's not there be the headquarter. Go to is the headquarter. They say now there for the peak. They go other places safe for inside our Biafra land. I really don't know how that is true, but that's what we heard. Then we'll come here again say Jagaban, he don't manage well. So you know say our prayer they work because we are the children of Shuko Kike Abiyama. So he bless our prayer they work. Oh. He never payment. They say he don't wake. As he just wake, now he just run, go for news, they begin talk. Whether that one are old tape now, we don't know. My brother, So I just come in, make I come support you. With Gumi, I never know what Gumi they talk. Make I just support you small. So maybe Ellie there before me. So maybe Ellie go feel know what in there. Making talk small. Thank you, my Mazi. Thank you.
Yeah, well done, my dear. Thank you so much. And we must continue. We don't owe anybody. The only thing we owe is to fight for our own freedom. Maybe we still listen to the Gumi statement.
Politicians in Nigeria who trust when they say they will do something, they will do. So these people, they don't trust politicians. And this is time for the clergy, for the emirs, for the uncles to all come together and in a nationalistic form and not just hidden meetings with them. Look, one of them, when we met them, he said, is this general, is this peace you are coming to talk about, it involves generals and it is Nigeria as a whole? I said, well, I cannot speak for Nigeria, but I'm speaking for you to stop what you are doing. Then he showed me that he has about more than 300 boys under him. So now how is he going to sustain them? I said, no, don't worry. We speak with the state governor to give you land to farm, to give you manure, to do things for you, which he agreed. And in fact, that time, if you could remember, in Niger State, there was a boss that was kidnapped, and there was a school that was kidnapped. We spoke to him. He said, okay, he will see what he will do to release them. And they were released without penny, you know. And the victims are there, I can tell you. They were released without a single kobo.
Sheikh, let me bring you back a bit. You just you refer to Katsina State as one of the states not being able to tackle some of these things. I mentioned Diko Rada earlier on, the governor of the state. I'll take some of the things he said here. The Punch newspaper has it, and he said that it has turned out to be a business venture. We're talking about the banditry, kidnapping, and all that. A business venture for the criminals. Some people who are okay. I mentioned that bit already. He said
okay, we can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello?
We can't hear you. We can't hear.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay, let's try and fix that audio. Can we fix the audio, please? Okay, so while we're trying to fix the audio, what I wanted to ask him is the fact that the governor of the state has said northern youths are recruited into banditry with a mere 500 naira. Is okay, we're trying to fix it now. With a mere 500 naira, they're able to recruit people into banditry. Again, it takes me to the problem of the leaders. Is the audio better now? Okay, let's have him. Then Joseph,
the voice is coming back. Okay, it's back now. Great, it's back. Great. I can hear that.
So I was reading what the governor of Katsina said, that in that state, yes, northern youths, this general now, are recruited into banditry with a mere 500 naira. And they have informants and they have that. It now takes me to a question somebody, or a comment somebody made on YouTube, that the North had practically been in power in Nigeria all the while. But then we still have very poor people in the North, even the whole of Nigeria. But the northern youths, education, almost nil, poverty, wrapped, drug addiction. And so these people, as if it's a weapon, as if the northern leaders, I don't know, it's not generalized now, as if they are weaponizing poverty. And so these children are being dragged into banditry, and it's causing a problem for the whole nation. What do we do about the northern leaders? What are the northerners saying about their leaders?
Yes, northern leaders, that is the catchphrase. They are the ones that needs to be, to be re-educated. Northern leaders. And when we say leaders, we just don't mean the politicians alone speaking. You'll be so surprised now what northern leaders are discussing on Facebook on useless issues, fighting each other, antagonizing each other. You see, the North is to be monolithic, but unfortunately factors and interest has also divided the North into fragments. And this is dragging the whole nation behind.
So the question the government will ask is, why is it that some of these our uniform people are involved in some of these criminal activities in Nigeria? And we know the answer, because there is no, it will take the grace of God for any policing agency in Nigeria not to involve in some of the, because if you, what is their take home payment? How much are they paying police? Pension. Ask any retired police, a commissioner of police in Nigeria, his take home pension is not up to 100K. And this is a person that was the #1 citizen of a police officer in that state or in that department. So
whose fault is it? Whose fault?
It's the fault of the government. That's why I said that the government need to sit down and prioritize issue of security. This guy say life is not even safe. Not to talk of, which visit Ojo Elegba police barracks. Visit the police barracks in Ikeja, and you say these are the guys that will be protecting you. You understand? Because for me to protect you, I need to be protected. My children, there was a day, I think, where a police officer was evicted from his apartment because they say he could not, the landlord said he could not meet up his rent. You understand? So there are so many things that we need to do security wise. So let the system look at what has gone on in the Ministry of Poverty. Is it humanitarian? These are, at the end of the day, look at the way we are moving the case. Is it going back? Is it go? Nobody is. We don't look at it that this is a serious issue that need urgent investigation, and you tidy up whatever you want to tidy up.
Okay, based on all the interactions you've had and so on, in your own opinion, do you think that our security agencies are able to fight and tackle these Boko Haram banditry issues, insurgency? Are they able? Are they capable? Are they well equipped?
They should be. They're supposed to be well equipped. But the biggest challenge we have in security in Nigeria is it's not even the tools.
Is it what?
It is lack of, okay, let me say leakage of information, and which is one of the biggest.
The thing you wanted to
former
say.
president said it. Jonathan said there's a book. I found there's a Boko Haram in my government. Then there's always a leakage of whenever the security plan. Then someone within the table of planning leak the information to them.
So it's not a matter of equipment.
It's not a matter of equipment.
It's a matter of people.
It's a matter of people, yes. It's a matter of people. Do you know that there was a day during COVID-19, I nearly lost one of my eye. I put a call to a security agency that I observed so and so to I think around between 10 and 11. And I was thinking this is a senior officer that will be there. Do you know that they put a call to those guys? I was just innocently going to that very place just for them to suspect that this guy should be a person that give information. If not because of God, and again, I equally have plan B in case this thing fail. It would have been, but I still have it. I have to go to hospital.
Plan B? Was it Odeshi?
No, it's not Odeshi. As a security person, whenever there is anything that if they call you for an intervention, you have to have in mind that it's possible that your plan may not meet up your expectation. So that you have to use the other alternative. So what I'm saying is, how many did this person that I call this person,
Leakage.
call a person of interest
Leakage.
that, they just told us that something is going on there. There is a place that they used to take drug in a place that I know. Whenever you call some of these security agency, that very can go and buy anything that you can buy. In as much there is always a leakage. There's nothing the security agency can do.
All right, we'll continue shortly. We're hoping we can have the connection back before we sign out.
All right, that is Gumi for you, and that is Gumi for Nigeria. And our people, you seen the video, they are begging with the bandit. I beg, go bandit, make on know they kidnap our children again. While they are powerfully, most powerfully enacting a law that death sentence has been passed for drug pushers or users or sellers in Nigeria. And as for the bandit that kidnap your children and keep them for wives and take them for hostage and harvest their organs and destroy your schools and send your people into IDP camps and they kill them in mass and bury them in mass are now getting amnesty. And not just amnesty, special amnesty that they will flew them abroad to go and study whatever they choose on their own choice. And then those in the zone that could not go, that are not educationally wise, will be placed on salary minimum of 30,000 naira monthly. This, I'm telling you, is about 2 years ago. Today, I don't know how. At least 1 year ago, they were on a monthly allowance of 30,000 naira minimum. So I don't know of now. So before we go, Helen, you have the mic, I beg. You know they okay, what is sister? Take the mic. I've been only me there here.
No, I dare you.
Okay.
I dare you, my brother. Can you
If my
imagine?
mic not dey play open, no, you dey hear me?
Oh, okay.
Okay, with the here you go on.
Make I hold on.
Okay. Thank you very much. You see what is going on now? Everything is being said for people to know where we are going. Mazi, you remember those sponsors of terrorists? That is it Dubai? I don't know. Those people they confirm that
Yes,
they are.
yes.
You remember them? Up
Mm.
till now, do you know that they did not list out their name? But they are still within the government there. What are we not saying? It is obvious that these people, they sponsor these terrorists to accomplish their purpose. And their purpose is the taking over of Nigeria. You understand? It's only our people that is this stupid. They don't know what is coming before them. I can say the Yorubas, they have already been conquered or submitted to the will because they are one way and another, they are of the same religion. So probably they have submitted because of their religion. But our people should know that since these people have enacted this law of maybe killing our people because of drugs, because none of them, even the Northerners, they use drugs. They do. Even if it is not obvious, they do use drugs. Why is it that they will enact such a law for our people to get killed after planting the drugs in their system and our people accepted and signed it? They might not even be enough to sign it because who are the people in the Senate? They are the Fulanis. So anything they bring up, they will sign against the South. You see what is going on there? I don't know. We are finished. If our people continue to support this nonsense of the geographical location called Nigeria, they are finished. They are doomed. And thank God the PM is not backing down. We must get our freedom. That is it. Guys, you people should go and vote. Our people are we so and you vote voting. One only ban of biro vote, it's a corner of national we vote. Eba American and where we marry send there, the voting. So every other person, while wearing, what could be what voting, what violent, because I want to know my hope of what they're hanging. Ote vini for man and my big boku cook besona, my hemona. My hope of ma besara hanging. What violation my vote man a bear, I will not have the tipu man no, what violet. Igbilaguna te baka no ire baka. Very sure I did and waro. Don't think you are free. What violet, what vote? Esa vini. What violet? Say my vote man e be wona no ba wona ya ziti man no wa violet. That is my submission for now. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, my dear sister. What is sister? You have the mic.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Just like what my sister just said. You see, anything they want to do, they will vote for it. Okay, now they know that this drug of a thing is mostly happening in the northern part of that zoo. That's where it takes place. Because they don't have any other thing, but that is the only thing they do. They show different kind of drugs. Some is just ordinary leaf. They will be showing it and they will get high. You understand? They don't carry it to no abroad. They take it. And now they've passed a law that whoever they caught selling or taking, who is taking it in Biafra land? That is so obvious. Who is selling it to Biafra land? That is so obvious. Babangida is the ringleader of selling cocaine and drugs. Our Jagaband or their Jagaband is the leader of selling cocaine and drugs. They know these people. They know the people that train people to go and carry these things. Are they putting laws so that they can set trap for our people? Because that is what they did. They don't need our consent to pass any law. They don't need it. If all of them come together, the northern vote will still be more. So, and they are not thinking that this is a way for them to clean off your heritage. They are not seeing it that way. These people in this part of Senate, they are only looking at Samonekpa, Una the Kanu. And these people are systematically, gently planning how to eradicate you, to wipe you off. After that, now is drink. They will put alcohol. Oh, alcohol is too much. It's making them, their head is not working well. So let's put a ban on alcohol. Go and wash, oh. Very soon, alcohol ban will soon come. How do we know that they will not put life, life, life for drugs? Where does it happen? It's only the Muslim country. So because Nigeria is a Muslim country, they are dancing to the tune of their Muslim, putting life, I mean, death penalty, death penalty for our Biafrans. We are not under Sharia law. Your law should go to your so-called north about people that taking drugs. It's them that take more drugs. And now you are supporting them that they need money, that you are speaking for them, that don't worry, the new regime will take over, they will see you. And that woman is saying ordinary 500 naira, they recruit people into it. So all these people that are recruiting, of what use? Where are they recruiting these people? So that they will give you land. They are telling them that, oh, we've started to give you land. Land from where? You have land in the north? You said your land in the north, you have much land than us. You said geography, whatever they call it. Man, not bite my tongue. It's bigger. You people are bigger, both landmark and everything. Why are you people coming to our side? Are you going to say there is no river in the whole of the northern part of this zoo? Are you saying there is no bush in this northern part of the zoo? Why are you people coming to our side? The people that have little, the people that you say they should go and drink their oil. Don't you know the oil with this so-called cow drink our oil, they will die? So why are you bringing those cows to our town, to our land? And you are calling people to come and pay money. You are telling people to give their land. So it's Gumi that is under this thing of them fighting to have land that my brother what will be his name? This guy just left now. He said Enugu is gone because they've given them land, because they've given them place. Enugu is gone. Worry is gone. Ugeli is gone. My brother, it's not a joke. They are in the forest. They are in the forest. They are in the forest. Our people are just sleeping. They are sleeping. They don't want someone Ekpa to bring Biafra. But you are letting these people to bring these people to come and buy your people. They will buy all your people. They will buy all your people. When you buy your people, then I don't know who you are going to cry to. I don't know who you are going to cry to. Now you are crying about Simon Ekpa. You are crying that Nnamdi Kanu should come out openly to come and denounce Simon Ekpa. On what ground? On what ground? Who will denounce Gumi? Who will denounce what Gumi is doing? Who can fight on our behalf against Gumi? Nobody. You cannot even fight, talk against Gumi that is bringing terrorists to your own country to come and buy your people. But you are talking about PM that is doing everything possible to make this land secure, like Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, I'm creating these people to drive away these people from our bush so that they will not buy our children, so that they will not buy our women, so that they will not buy our mothers. But what did you do? You keep on pointing fingers. You keep on pointing to these people that will come and destroy us. What will you gain if everybody is wiped off? What will you gain? Do you think you will be left alone? They know you as a saboteur. They can never leave you alone. You will go. You will go. Use now to fight on your own. Forget about what PM is doing. Forget about what Ekperima is doing. Forget about what if you call him fake PM, whatever you want to call him. Forget about what he's doing. Do your own and release your people. Release your people that are fighting for justice, for justice. Because remember, the Kanu that you say you support said it in the past. Says Somalia will be worse off. Can't you see it coming? Can't you see it? That they are coming for your old people that cannot walk. They are coming for your blind people that cannot see. They are coming for innocent children that have not started walking, crawling. They are coming for them. If they can butcher a pregnant woman, take out the baby and hand over the baby to a dog to massacre, and eventually that woman pass, what else are you waiting? Hey, Jesus, God, what are you people waiting? And you are discouraging people not to vote. My brothers and sisters, this voting we must do. This voting is the only option we have. This voting is the only thing that will make us stay away from this Somalia that is coming. This voting is the only thing we can do for our parents to stay safe, for our mothers, our sisters to stay safe. It's only the voting. The voting is not hard. Please, we want vote to, we want vote to. Eso wa won ba ti inki. O ba wa awon ti inki. Esa wa eni aware, oni oba aware. Biko amero wa, ebiko o wa kuma kugbe rere votu. I vote no vo, o ike sunwe. Ọ̀ràn fa ẹ̀rọ wakasa kwụsa i contribution i vote na ọbẹ akwụsa iyo ebiko wonye voting because biko I can help nwe I can nwe vote obobia ukwomana oji stop oji bia aka obia sejo enugo boyi asi igwe gbona wana igwe gagana ajo boyi kasa eje ikwo na ahwa ebiko ụwa must vote echara ụmụ eje yue cow meat unurai abesa tota I say vote for ko sho ugwu ya mare kanye ngbefia na rere erui this thing that they come out now to come protest I protest ya wan we protest tivada me ya de protest echare I protest Ijogo. But now, for today, I run right, I good right go. Now I'm a Ekpa, I'm a Kim Mumu, I will ro, a Yamani kai protest. Because instead of you, what were protesting? Vote to vote on your boy Avamani, Biko, or Barry, was say voting because no kofa. No kofa really will vote to. When they say vote to, Akpawako, okay, to mark my way from voting. But we voting, okay, who one by one, okay, who any danju matare, only okay, who one by one. So, Ekpa wo go because vote. You promise and vote really. Ikwo iyi bo ni vote na mre. Really I want many. Again, ikpenu mamo. Ebiko onyovu. Ebiko ese. Ebiko ose. Biko amera wani. Amera we. Biko rero wa vote. O hori na ka. Oka. Orire. Okoma na o start na. Oka stop it. Oje ka. Ebiko onyovu awani. Esa wani. Mi ki je Yoruba. Owa do. Organize one. O tell me what there obawa. Do. I make us stop it in for now. God bless you. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. We have to fight the fight. We will not get tired. We will not stop. We must fight. We must let them know that it's only we, this our little voice, we will use it. The Nigeria have so much to use to shut up our mouth, but they cannot shut our mouth. It's only little of them that they can shut their mouth. People like Oragu, people like Turkey Head, Turkey Neck, people like Pasha Kobele. Those are the kind of people that they will use the money to blindfold and to make them not to speak. But we, the true child of Biafra, we, the true children of Nnamdi Kanu, we will speak. We will speak until Biafra will come. We will never get tired. Our brothers and sisters that are not listening to us, they will listen when the radio come. I bet you they will listen because they know what is happening to Koma will happen to them because it's not going to stop there. And I've told them it's not going to stop. It's coming. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, my worry sister, and the Biafran Samuel. Say thank you so much until we'll come back again soonest. Maybe in 2 hours time, by the grace of God, we'll come back. So for now, I will say una bye bye until then.